Yo, 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 yo. What's up out there in the boxing community? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Coach Squeeze in the building. It's the Rise podcast right back at you, y'all. We've been coming at y'all with this hot footage lately, man. Um, what's up to my good peoples? How y'all doing? I hope y'all had a blessed week. And I hope that y'all prayers were answered this week on the things that we try to achieve and set goals in our lives. Before I get kicked off, let me get the sponsors out of the way. 5-time world champion in 4 different weight classes is getting close, y'all. Y'all already know who he is. Baltimore's finest, the hard-hitting Styles. He's the greatest of all time. Y'all already know who he is. GTD in the building. You see him repping it. Redesigning minds, one mind at a time. I tell y'all every night, man. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. They're running rapid on the street. It's sad the way our babies are dying. And kids, they don't even care about kids. Um, Under Armour, to you, thanks for all that you do. Last and not least, the official boxing gear of boxing. All the boxers are wearing it. Box raw. We'll be waiting for Senior Carbs to come in and hopefully Limbaugh Swami and Coach Calvin. I'm going to touch on it a little bit. I'm sure the ones that follow us have seen the page. I'm going to wait till my partner in crime come in and we're going to give a moment of silence for one of our young one of our babies. Lost his life yesterday, so I'm gonna make sure I do this the right way. Work with me, guys. It's been tough on us. We lost one of our babies, but God knows best. But how y'all doing, man? We got some good fights coming for y'all this weekend. We got Boots in us. Man, I seen the weigh-in, man. Boots in them, man, they were ripped up. I don't know if y'all seen the weigh-in, man. The guys was ripped up, man. Um, um, his opponent, Castillo Clayton, he looked it ready, ripped. But Boots taller than him, and he got the reach on him. Like I say, I can't speak on um, Clayton because I haven't seen him. So I don't know what he's bringing to the table, but I know what Bruce Ennis brings to the table. He looked in fabulous shape. Don't let them guys go through, man, the cut weight, and they walk around probably at 180, 175. Canelo just fought at that weight. These are welterweights walking around at those weights. Big D Smoke, what's up, good peoples? What's up, family? Happy Friday to all the working folk. Yeah, of course, man. We do what we gotta do, man. You only live once, Big D Smoke. Ernest Garrison, rise and shine. Rise and shine to you, good brother. Eric Lightning Bolt. SUP, though. I don't know what that means, brother, with the peace signs. Good evening, everybody. The queen of the Rize podcast, Mari to go. Thank you, Mari to go. Arena Lofton, what's up, my kings and queens? What's going on, Arena Lofton? There sticky chicken wings. There's a video floating around of Floyd saying, Rolly, the only one to beat Tank, he would know, right? I mean, it is what it is. We'll see May 28th. All the talking is about to go out the window. Mike Tyson, hey, Rize family, just want to send heavenly to salute to the young King Red Man. May his soul rest in peace. Work with me, guys. Work with me. Cause this young man right here wasn't in the street. He wasn't out there doing nothing wrong. He just went to enjoy his celebration of celebrating his prom, and his life got snuffed from him. To my understand, what I get over some jewelry. I'm just sick and tired of the genocide that's taking place amongst one another. And it's always a finger pointed. Nobody wants to make these people held accountable. We have to make them face justice, and we have to stiffen the penalties, because they're not scared to do what they do. They just killed the lady that was pregnant. Shot her. The baby is unborn baby's fighting for his life. Stop making excuses for these people. A 6-year-old I just got news of got shot 12 times because it witnessed the mother and father getting murdered. Stop making excuses for these people. You gotta bring them to justice. That's the only way, because people like us that's walking around in society, that's doing the right thing, that's not out there to hurt nobody, we get caught up in this. So we all gotta stand and rise up, man. I'm telling you, man, nothing is being done about it. But let me move on. Mike Tyson, let's start off right. 7 in the chat, should be 7 likes. Thank you, Mike Tyson. For sure, Big D Smoke. I do, son, Muslim. We were waiting on y'all, early birds. Let me bring you in, y'all. You know how we do, yo.
Yeah, I know. I just was a little.
I know. Look, y'all, I'm bringing my boy in, my partner in crime. Y'all think we go head to head, but we really love each other and we want the best for each other. So I don't want y'all to get that twisted out there. He a grown man, but he a young man to me, and he doing what he has to do to take care of his family. So I don't want y'all to get that twisted out there just because me and him don't agree on everything. Coming all the way from Baltimore, Maryland, you already know he ain't Bobby Brown, he ain't Ralph Tresvant. He's the new edition version of the Rize podcast. You already know who he is. The dedicated father, the dedicated husband, the dedicated breadwinner. I'm proud of this young man. Without further delay, bringing in Senior.
What's up, chat? What's up? Well, I know I'm a little late. What's happening, people? What's up?
Look, don't worry about it. That's what I'm here for. That's what we here for. We look out for each other. But I wanted to do this proper. I didn't do it because I wanted to have proper etiquette. I wanted to wait till you came on so we can give the moment of silence for Red.
Okay.
So I touched base on it, but a lot of people done seen the channel. But I want to give up. Let me know when you ready.
How long?
You ready, champ?
I'm ready.
This is for Red Man at the gym. We gonna miss your spirit. We gonna miss what you brought to the gym. You were truly a real soldier. So at this time, me and Senior Carbs and everybody that's in the chat, please, I'm asking you, for his family, his mother, his father, and everybody that loved him. Can we have one moment of silence?
I want to say something because, like, it's been eating me up all day since I got the call this morning. Jasmine, Jasmine was a good kid, man, and I remember when he came in the gym. He wasn't he wasn't the best, but he got it set in his mind that he was gonna be the best. And me and Squeeze just had a conversation this week when we filmed that video in the gym. After we filmed that video, I looked over and I said, Squeeze, look, that's one of the ones. And so when I say one of the ones, he was one of the ones that, after he get out of school, he in the gym till they turn off the lights. After he get off work, he in the gym till they turn off the lights. And he worked and worked and worked, and you seen his improvement when he locked in and he was just focused on being the best boxer he could be. And the stories that's been coming to me since we've seen, like, my cousin was like, yeah, he was my son friend. He pushed my son in the wheelchair. My barber called me. He helped teach my barber son how to learn how to swim when he was helping my mom at the pool. He would grab my son and motivate my son and grab my son and take him in the dungeon. They would be working, or even on the treadmill, or he would take the kids bike riding. I would come home and he would be in my backyard playing with Junior. Yo, what you doing in my house? I gotta come check on my son. He was just a good kid, man, and like for him to lose his life over something so terrible, man, it's just like it hurts.
Hey,
Hold on.
Hey, my man, I know they can't be, but my man really lost his life because of a watch. Ain't that something, Coach Squeeze? Ain't that something?
Yeah, that's messed up.
It's just a watch. And how y'all gonna do to my sister? Turn the lights off. Now, like, that's just dumb. Like, y'all just mad because y'all can't hit it. Y'all hate them. Y'all haters. Y'all real haters.
So this what I'm left trying to teach a 6-year-old how to process it. Him and my daughter was cool, so it's like, trying to get them to be able to process this and move forward. It's tough, man. And for his mom, I feel bad for his mom and his dad because you prepare at a monumental time. You prepare, you work hard, however you did it. You sent your son off to prom. And the one thing you waiting for to come back tell you these stories of how how was the prom, you enjoy yourself, you know what I mean? And he never made it back home. So it's like it's tough, man. It's tough, man. It hurts at all of us. And it's affecting us all in different type of way. We had the grief counseling today. We seen how it was affecting the kids. You got his right hand man at the gym, D Malik. We call him Lamar Jackson. Whenever you seen one, you seen the other. Coach Calvin called him Salt and Pepper. Wait a minute, stop. Whenever you seen him, you called him Salt and Pepper. And D Malik is already going through his own trials and tribulations. He just lost his mom a couple months ago, and he's still not recovering from that. So to lose his right hand man in the gym, like, it's tough over something so senseless. You see what I'm saying? It's fucked up. And the city really needs to stop trying to analyze and create data come from behind the desk, get out and talk to these kids because they just want to be heard. They need to be heard. They need somebody to talk to them so they can process these things, so they can find out better resolutions than just to take, rob, steal, and kill for no reason, man. Because the people you affect by hurting one is a lot. It's a lot, man. And you know, I'm not going to talk the podcast to death, but it hurts. It hurts. Go ahead, Squeeze.
I'm just gonna keep his memory alive. Remember the energy, the love, the leadership, his caring. I'm not gonna let them take that from me. So every time I walk in the gym, I'ma feel his presence amongst us because it was like family to him. And for these cowards to take something from us that we love for a senseless reason, I'm sick of seeing this picture, and I'll be glad when it stops. I mean, it got to stop. It's not getting better. It's getting worse. You know. So, see, you could go ahead and jump in the comments, chat. Let's get it. Let's get it rolling, man.
But like, just, he had a smile that would brighten up the gym. You see what I'm saying? He had a bright smile, man. Like, his presence as a leader, and like he will make the best of any situation, man. Just seeing how focused and how dedicated he was. And you know, I told you one of my pet peeves is wasted talent, man. Yeah. And seeing somebody take that from him, like that opportunity, man, like because hard work be talent when talent don't work hard. And he worked hard day in and day out to get the way he was trying to, you know what I mean? To get the way he was trying to be. He had a goal, and that's what he locked in on. And you normally don't see that because that was his reason for being in the gym. He said, yo, I don't want to be in the streets. I don't want to get caught up in that. So like when you really know his story and some of the decisions he made and why, like it hurts because he tried to stay out the way and still got caught up in some bullshit. But hold on one sec. Come on, hurry up.
Okay, I had to say something too. Like the reason why Jasmine was up in the streets because his mother was in the streets, and then Jasmine's father didn't want his son to be in the streets too. So that's why so that's why his Jasmine father signed him up for boxing.
The camera went off on you.
And then Jasmine's father wanted him to be up in the USAS boxing, and then he always.
All right, thank you. Trying to get on the process of this shit, man. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, man. I don't know where you stopped at.
Go ahead, champ. Take it from the top, really. I only read a couple of them.
You got the super chats?
No, I didn't.
All right, hold on. I gotta get it back. All the way to the top because I think we missed one. Okay. Miss Mona said, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Miss Mona. Arena Laughlin said, what's up, my kings and queens? Big D Smoke said, hey, Arena. Big D Smoke about to throw this meal in my Tivoli oven. Tivoli oven? I don't think I got one of them. Sticky Chicken Wings, welcome to the chat. There's a video floating around the Floyd Senior saying, Rolly the only one to beat Tank. He would know, right? Come on, yo. Listen, yo. Where?
What's up, champ? Yeah, I'm good.
He's saying like he already beat him in Spawn because Ain't no way that happened. Mike Tyson, hey Rize family, just wanted to send heavenly to salute to the young King Redman. May his soul rest in peace. Thank you, Mike Tyson. That's Squeeze cousin. Big D Smoke said absolutely. Mike Tyson said, come, let's start off right. 7 in chat should be 7 in likes. Thank you, Mike Tyson. Abu Hassan Muslim, we are waiting on y'all, Rize. The early bird gets the worm, fellas. Enjoy y'all night. Big D Smoke said, I was here long ago when no one was. Damn, I don't know. Did I get this chat or not? Isaiah McCoy, thanks for your support. What's up, Rize family? Can't wait for Coach Calvin's special guest. Me too. I don't know. He ain't telling us. Only Squeeze know.
Coach Squeeze, can you tell me?
Tell me what?
Coach Squeeze, can you tell me? I'll cover his eyes and his ears. Mouth it.
All right, get out, man. We gotta run the podcast.
Do it again.
Come on, we gotta run the podcast.
Okay. What is it?
We gotta run the podcast.
What is it? Affinity though?
I can't see now. My eyes blurred.
Can I help you?
No, stop. My eyes blurred. Stop.
Is it affinity low blurring?
I'm gonna skip some of these.
I'm not playing.
I can't watch blurred now. Mike Tyson said, Squeeze, you are a true champion. Peanut McCullum, welcome to the chat. He said, Mississippi in the room. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
You fool be a Dave. Salute Rize Podcast. Praise the Lord, Squeeze. Much love. Thank you.
Thank you.
Troy Carter Senior said, what's good, Squeeze?
What's good? Troy, what's up, brother?
Young Goat said, fly high. Lax Nick Tate said, sending my condolences and prayers. Thank you. Euphoria Dave said, very sad, Squeeze. Much love. Sorry about the loss. Hope you're okay.
Thanks, man. It's tough, yo.
They don't even, man.
It's tough. This one hurt, man.
Kelsey said sorry for the loss and sending her condolences to the family also. Yeah. Lily Chiano said, yo, Rize family.
What's up, brother?
Miss Mona said Charlo came in at 152. Wow.
Yeah. She on it. I think we watched the
We watched some of it. I ain't seen it.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
They looked good. Both of them was ripped up, yo.
I couldn't really.
Yo,
All right, y'all go ahead. I couldn't really get into it.
that 54 looked good on both of them. Castano and Charlo.
Those moms.
Dang. Raina Love and said, Coach Squeeze and rest of the family, you all have my condolences.
Thanks, man.
And there was another super chat in here. I was trying. Okay, here you go. Shout out to Wood. Thank you, DeWood.
Thanks to Wood.
Prayers go out to Upton. Thank you. Let me go back to the bottom. I don't think I missed no more super chats.
Yo, I like this one. That's real family. Squeeze and Senior. Y'all like Jordan and Pippen. Sometimes didn't get along, but got them rings. Salute, fellas. That was a good way to put that.
Man, listen. Yeah. That's the best way to put it. Chat.
Yeah,
What,
I gotta say something too.
No, you get on there. Oh boy, yo, my bad, yo. I'm just
you all right, man. Take your time.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? Like,
take your time, man. This right here was when they say a thief in the night, that's not a figure of speech. This was a thief in the night that stole our baby from under us.
Yeah, like, cause this is like the vibe that, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, Like myself personally, right? I deal with grief different than a whole lot of people. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not real I'm not really emotional. I don't like people really.
Transparent.
Yeah, I'm not. When they get to that, like I like to be off on my own in my zone. Like I don't really like, you know what I mean? Like because like I'm kind of numb to it. You know what I mean? Like growing up, I lost friends after friends. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like now seeing it trickle down to my kids. Now it hurts me because like I see their pain. Like Junior, like listen to him talking to the gym, like to the grief counselor. Like I see the pain and like I don't know how to respond to that because I'm not the one, you know what I mean? So it's like trying to be a parent, but also trying to be human. Like because some people would say like they'd be like he not human because they would never really see me emotional. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's just trying to be a parent and transparent to process this shit. Then it's just like hurting because we lost one, you know. You see Coach Calvin, he talk about Rock and the ones he lost. And like you can't
I was there. I was along the Angelos, Rock, um, uh, um, Man, Diddy, um, uh, shoot. The list goes on, man. The list goes on. Big Frank, um, it's
Bill, you know what I mean? You know Bill, you know what I mean? Like
Calvin lost his son, his oldest boy. This is over the years. The blows we did experienced.
yeah, but it's like, you know, so like he and his story, and you see every time he tell his story, he get emotional about it, thinking about them kids. And it's like, you know, I had my hands on Jasmine. Like, you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like he was family. You see what I'm saying? He worked with my mom and watched over my mom and my son in the summertime. He was at the gym. He would come to my house and play. Jasmine 17, he coming to check on my son, 6 years old, to play with him for a while, making sure he good. Talking about I'm coming to check on him, making sure he good. Like this is the type of kid we dealing with. You see what I'm saying? And you know
that nigga thought he was somebody father.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and me and him, you know, we would shoot the jokes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, man, wow, like
Yeah.
like he wouldn't hurt nobody. You see what I'm saying? Unless y'all in that ring.
Can we say to the lack of our understanding or the ones that don't understand, we might don't understand, but God was ready for
Yo,
them.
let's
And to
go ahead.
us,
Let you finish.
we can't process it, but God knows best. And that was God's way of bringing His Son home. We don't like the way it happened and went down, but God is still in control, and justice will be served. Mark my words.
You ain't supposed to question God, right? And this what I came to the conclusion today. The conclusion today. You ain't supposed to question God, right? But I need answers, yo.
Yeah.
I need answers because like you know, some people you look at like, man, I ain't never got to worry about nothing happening to them because they not in that lifestyle, they're not in that environment, they not, you know what I mean? And I'm starting to see shit happen to them type of people, and that's what's starting to bother me. You know what I mean? Like I changed my life drastically, drastically. I go to work, I come to the gym, and I'm back home. That's it. Ain't no clubbing. Like if I want to party or something, I'm on a plane somewhere out of here. But I rarely do that now. Like I'm home, gym, and work. That's it. And it's messed up that you gotta be like that. You can't even enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's terrible. Then like on the news they always be like, man, 13, 14-year-old kid, man, why? These 13, 14-year-old kids are doing grown people shit and are in grown people situations. That's what it all boils down to. Like they doing grown people shit and in grown people situations. And it's like, how? I was talking to Riri. I bumped into Riri at our Lexington Market. She was telling me about a story about I think like in PG County or somewhere or something where they found the mother on the highway, shot up like 38 times or something. The son was 12 years old. They locked him in the house and held the door and set the house on fire because she was snitching. You know what I mean? She said it was all over the internet, but I didn't see it. She was telling me about it, but like, you know what I mean? Like, this the shit that this the life that you got to process and make normal, man, and it's fucked up. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It just go ahead, man. Go ahead, Coach Squeeze. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, man.
Come on, be quiet.
Well, it's you know what? I'm sitting here, I done cried my tears. I'm sure I got more coming. But right now, God touching my heart and my mind. And
Just look at it.
He is showing me that this is gonna pass, but you gotta put your trust and faith in me. Think about what I gave y'all of him. Look at the impact that he had in this short time. It would take some people a lifetime to achieve what this young man achieved in a little time. Because every day he came in the gym, we would be in there sitting in the office. Before he went to work out, he would come right in there. What's going on, Coach Squeeze? What's going on, Senior? And Senior would mess with him, tease him a little bit. And oh man, and he never got mad. And he says, Coach Squeeze, I say, you know what? I believe in you, yo. I say that they teasing and joking you, but wait till you turn this around and get it. He like, I know, Coach. That's what I'm trying to tell him. And go right in there and work out. You wouldn't even see him no more. You look in the room, he in the mirror. Yeah. He had for his age, he was very
old soul.
He would run the class. If I say, get in front of the class, Red Man, and run the class, it just was something about him. So I'm not letting them punks that took my baby away from me, I'm not going to let them win. I'm not going to be bitter. I'm going to cry my tears, and I'm going to mourn. But one thing I know for sure, I'm going to remember this young man until God come for me. He'll never leave my mind.
Most definitely. Like, I was just, because Junior was hurt, and him and Junior, I got a video, yo. Him and Junior doing push-ups in the rain at the pool. You know what I mean? Like, oh man.
Yo, listen to what you just said. It was in him, yo. It was a part of him. He wasn't just he wanted to give love, and he wanted to get love.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And with him, it was all about dignity, pride, respect. A lot of them coming in won't even help the kids out. But
man,
he did.
Man, listen, he'll motivate another kid, grab a kid, you see what I'm saying? He working with somebody and he needs somebody to work with him. You see what I'm saying? Like he was a joy to work with because it wasn't going to waste. He wasn't playing. He was serious. When he came in there, he was focused. He laughed, joked right before he go in the dungeon. Once he go in the dungeon, he locked in.
What? Hold up.
Yeah, man. It's
Yo,
just.
had his shirt off and said, Coach Squeeze, how my abs look. I said, boy, you ripping up. See, you would mess with him. Where your chest at, boy? You know, that's how he was, man. This one right here, it hurt. It ripped my heart out, yo. And I see this every day. I done had loved ones I've lost. But this one right here is just something about this one that's really bothering me.
He was prime. He was prime. He was going places, yo.
Yo, you see how sharp and clean my boy look?
Yo,
Yo, he was sharp, wasn't he?
yo. Look, you know what I mean? Like, look, they good, yo. Like that's what like, cause I ain't been at the gym, but but like one day this week, and my mom was calling me trying to get me, and I didn't get the call because I would have went around there to see him leave for prom. But it's just like, man,
I ain't know nothing about it.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's just, man, you don't understand. You don't understand. Y'all
Well,
really.
you know what, man? But they gonna have to put something up in the gym, his picture, man, for everybody. He got to get a mural or banner or something with
Definitely.
his boxing. I like that one with his boxing gear on, with the blue, him and Mike on
Yeah.
and
Okay.
stuff.
You want me to just bring him in, or you gonna bring him in?
Yeah, bring him in, champ.
Hey,
Coach
what's up,
K.
y'all?
Oh, y'all
Y'all,
working?
how y'all holding up, man?
Man,
Man, puffed
we
up.
heard you over here, Ken.
Keep it in God's hand, man. Stay prayed up. That's all we do. I gave y'all
We
a little
heard
sneak,
you,
got a
Ken.
little sneak peek, y'all.
All right. Okay.
AJ, can you get me a glove?
What's up, Chad? You got our headphones in?
Got Glizzy Monks that helping out.
Me and Killer B. Got Killer B.
Glizzy, what's up?
We got the heavy hitting Stacy Selby over here. What's up, y'all?
Okay.
That's a silent assassin. What's up, Chad?
What's up?
What's up, Coach Cal?
Man, beef, man.
Another heavy hitter.
What's up with y'all?
What's up, Two Shot?
What's up, champ?
You know, getting that training there.
That's what's up. Stay focused, man.
That's all we can do. Keep that left up and shoot that brick. Getting ready, y'all.
Okay.
Go holler at Tank real quick.
Okay. That's what they waiting for.
Tank, say what's up to the team, baby.
I might have him by. What up?
What's up, Chad?
What's up,
Okay.
champ?
Yeah, okay.
He's stretching. He getting his little stretch on before he get warm.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what's up.
All right, get out. So
That put a smile on that face, yo.
We need that sneak peek. That light that lifted the mood right there.
yes, sir. Yeah,
Man, we need that.
man. Lift the spirits up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I appreciate that one. That was nice.
We ready to get started. I'm gonna try to get on one more time before we shut down here.
All right, we on tomorrow though, right? For the fight party.
Yeah.
All right, I'll put it in.
I'm gonna chime out for a minute.
All right. Damn.
You see, you know what? I'm glad he showed that because I yell at every day when I come in there the importance of stretching. I don't see nobody doing it, man. I don't see nobody making them do it or nobody's doing it. But me and you gonna rap, but it's gonna be off the air. But I need to talk to you about some serious stuff that's going down at the gym. And what I'm trying to do in my power to fix it because Calvin and Kenny not there.
All right. Okay.
So, but stretching is prehistoric right now. I don't see them doing it, and they need to be made to do it. Before you jump rope, you're supposed to stretch. That's why they not getting the max out of their jump rope because they don't got no blood flowing. When you stretching, you get your blood flowing. I know myself because I remember times I jumped in the ring. I don't know who I think I am. Old as I am, and ain't stretching, and it shows in my performance because I'm not warmed up and loose. You see the football players, senior, stretch on the field. They do their legs, they warming up, coming in. They just don't go on the field and play. You got the NBA, they got a warm-up line. They stretching on the court.
Yeah.
And these guys getting paid.
Hey, Big D Smoke, boy. Sometimes I gotta roll out the bed because I can't stand up straight. What you think about unfortunately we had another unfortunate circumstance with the president or the sheik in Dubai. He passed away, so everything on hold over there in Dubai for 3 days. So that Floyd fight tomorrow is canceled. Not canceled, but they got rescheduled. And so how like rescheduling, Tevin Farm and Mickey Bay supposed to fight at the same venue next Saturday. So how do they go about rescheduling that? You got people who spent money to get there for that fight, and then you got people leaving, different people coming in for the Mickey Bay Tevin Farmer fight. So it's not like everybody can just extend their reservation or whatever. So I wonder how that's going to play out for us, the rescheduling, because for the next 3 Saturdays, you're supposed to have Tevin Farmer, Mickey Bay this weekend, the next weekend. Then on the 28th, you got Tank. Then on the 4th and the 5th, you got Kambosos and Haney. Then I think it's one more after that. So like, how do they do the Michael Gardner? They relocated to Dubai. Something happened in Africa. When they made it, it was supposed to be in Dubai. So how do they do that? What do you think? You hear me?
Or you referring?
Yeah. What do you think about that? How they gonna do that? How they gonna reschedule that?
Oh, I thought you was referring to the people. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. It's never a good thing when stuff.
Somebody's gonna lose out though.
Huh?
Somebody gonna lose out.
Always. Whenever any date is set for a venue and everything's paid, everything is set, like you say, the hotels, the flying. But it was an untimely death. And over there they have their beliefs,
yeah,
and their religions, how they do things. But I would like to see the bounce back from this, So it has to be rescheduled. That going, but we don't know how it's going to be, how it's going to unfold.
Yeah, like that's. I want to see, like, you know what I mean, like how, like, you know what I mean, because me, not me, but I'm just saying, like, the average person like me, I got to come back home. I got to go to work, or you know what I mean. I can't afford to reschedule. You know what I mean, like, and then I take a loss. I go all the way over there for the fight. I don't see no fight. I took a loss.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. Then we got what we got this weekend? We got Boots.
Yeah. And Clay.
We watched some of the Charlo. That was a Charlo fight. Castano we was watching today.
Yo,
I didn't get to see much of it.
They was ripped up, yo.
But Charlo in that fight looked kind of sloppy to me. I seen a lot of flaws watching that fight. He looked ugly a lot in that fight.
Well, saying that when you step in the ring, once again, no knock to Charlo, but when you step in the ring, whatever on your mind or you going through, you have to block it out, rise to the level that you need to rise to be great. We seen Gervonta do it with one hand against a hungry Pitbull Cruz. So that wasn't the best performance from him. It happens. You can't discredit him for that one performance.
You said it wasn't the best performance for Tank?
No, Charlo, brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or even since you mentioned that, I wouldn't say that was the best for Tank because of his hand.
Yeah, but I liked it when he got the showcase though. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
So like that's why I was asking, because he got to show his boxing ability.
But
You see what I'm saying?
he did give himself, he graded himself, and he said that wasn't his best performance, but he know he did enough. We know he definitely did enough to win. But but trust me, this one right here, he gonna put him back on track. Look, our boy in the comments, the Upton Ugas, he say, "What's up, coaches?" Little Slim Kid.
Wait, but I'm saying I don't even see it though.
Yeah, the Upton Ugas.
Where you at?
You gotta come down. I'm down, son.
Damn, I don't see it at all.
It's by Clarence McLean, Robert Knox, Jeezy Blood, Will Mack, Daryl Smith, and Big D Smoke. Brian C.
Yeah, that shit not even on here.
Yeah.
I think you somewhere else because I don't know. What's up, champ? I just don't see it.
Hold on. Led Luciano saying now ain't the time to troll. Somebody in here trolling.
Oh yeah, you always up. You always. He was talking to somebody. He was talking to somebody saying something. I seen that, but we was talking, so I didn't get into it.
Well, it was something simple.
Yeah, it wasn't about nothing.
See, this is what we talked about in the world. These minds like this. Like he say, this is not the time for that. Leo Luciano.
Yeah, I seen something. I forgot who said something. I just ignored
people
it.
just senseless and selfish and one-minded. If it ain't about them getting what they want to say out, at a time like this, knowing that we mourning a fighter, like a child to us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I could go on about this 17-year-old all night long.
Definitely. I got stories for you.
All night long. But like Coach Kenny say, leave it in God's hands. Leave it in God's hands.
Yes.
I remember he would always play and say that he was my stepfather. He would always say he was my stepfather. And then he would
Let's
say,
get the lights up, y'all. Let's get the subscribe the new people to the channel. Tell a friend, and get those likes up, man. Let's keep our nephew memory alive. And I'm sure he's looking down, watching over us, because he definitely was a protector too.
Thank you. Thank y'all for tuning in and listening, man. I know it's a lot of boxing to talk about, but like Man, y'all just don't understand. Like, I feel like I lost a child, like for real. Like, it did. It's just different, man. It's just different. Dwayne Haskins, thank you.
Thanks to Wayne Haskins for your support. Where you at, senior? I see the super chat came up. Where you at in the comments?
I'm right here at the bottom. I'm all the way at the bottom.
You is?
Yeah, I'm all the way at the bottom. Where you at? You don't see it? I'm right under Dwayne Haskins. We're right at the bottom. You don't see it? Thank you, Parker. What's up, Parker? What's up, Dwayne Haskins? Jeezy Blood, what's up? NC Conquest, what's going on? You don't see it? I'm all the way at the bottom.
I'm trying to get there, champ. We got a lot of people in here. I'm down here where it say Parker. Y'all in my thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, that's the bottom. That's where I'm at now.
Okay, champ.
What's up, Jeezy Blood? What's going on, man? Thank you, Park. I appreciate it. We appreciate it, man.
Thanks, Jeezy Blood. Love you back, brother.
Charlo and Clayton. No, Charlo and
Castano.
I keep getting this shit mixed up. What you back to that? What you think they're gonna do tomorrow?
Zeus Underguards. Underguards. What's up, brother? It's gonna be. I'm gonna tell you, man. That weigh-in. They were ripped up, man. I mean, they were ripped. I mean, these guys. They preparing for death tomorrow. I'm thinking if the Charlo brother do what he's supposed to do, keep that distance, because I know he like to bang, but Castano like to get inside and work. I think he need to use the jab a little bit more tomorrow, and he should be fine.
What about Boots? What about Boots and Clayton?
Boots was taller. He you know he gonna hydrate up.
What's up, unheard of? You've been late a couple times this week, unheard. We're gonna have to start docking you.
He looked like he the bigger fighter, and but that dude looked tough, yo. Clayton, whatever his name is, yo. Castillo Clayton.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo, he was wrapped. I like to see what he gonna bring to the table, man. But Boots definitely got a head over him, and he gonna use every inch of that.
I think it's somebody else fighting tomorrow. It's one more person fighting tomorrow, right? I thought it was.
Unheard of say, yeah, he was ripped up, squeezed. These guys were in
tip top shape.
They were in impeccable shape. Yo, we should have some good fights tomorrow, man.
Xander Corbin. A lot of people want Rolly to beat Tank. That don't mean that shit gonna happen. You know what I mean?
It's boxing. The people that rooting for Rolly, they supposed to. I mean, that's who they rooting for. But you know, Rolly gonna need a miracle.
Mickey Bay and Tevin Farmer fight next weekend. E-Rich 334. Big D Smoke said he didn't say. Floyd ain't say that.
Blue Bulls Sports blew that up.
What round you What round you think Boots get him out of there?
Um, it depends on what Castillo Clayton, if he's gonna try to pressure Boots, is I don't think he can outbox Boots, and pressuring Boots I don't think would be a good thing neither. But I'm gonna look at him when we get off. I'm gonna look at some highlight reel. That's what I meant to do today, but our mind was somewhere else.
Man,
That's what I meant to do.
oh, I wouldn't have been able to. I'm trying to look at the odds because I think I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna go with rounds 5 through 8 for Boots.
Parker say 6 or sooner. LOL.
That's why I think I'm gonna do rounds 5 through 8.
Mike Tyson say 5 rounds if he tried to come at Boots.
I can go 5 through 6. No, I like 5 through 8.
Willpower say King, Tyrone, and King Senior. Let's go. I see your consistency. Thanks, Willpower.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Where you see that at?
I'm down. I'm down at the bottom, Chan.
All right. Okay.
A super chat just came up in the mix.
E-Rich334, thank you for your support.
Oh, Michael Garner, I seen the video. Hakeem Brockman said Floyd want Rolly to win because Tank is moving on.
Kelsey, yeah,
Check them out.
your muffin's done.
You know, they've been people don't understand, like they've been feeding Tank to the wolves since the Pedraza fight. And he just been proving, you know what I mean? He been proving his abilities. And you know, it's not his fault that he make it look easy. So people say he ain't fighting nobody. But you know what I mean? Like Pedraza was a champion. He had a belt.
Yo, they not understanding his skill set. You gotta understand, Tank was almost at 200 fights before he turned pro. He been in the ring fighting, competing wise, about 200 times. We ain't even gonna add on the countless spawn he had for those amateur fights.
So listen. This when Tank get Rolly out of there, you see how hard he working? You think that's the play around? He know what's at stake. You think that's playing around? Like, you know what I mean? People talking about, damn, I ain't never seen Tank that rent. Damn, I ain't never seen Tank looking like this. Damn, I ain't never seen Tank. Yeah, what you think?
If you leave the fight with Tank, Rolly gonna get beat up or knocked out. You Tank one.
Man, you hear Miss Mona? Gervonta Tank Davis is God kiss, period.
Fact.
Period, man. And like, he's because listen, you know everybody against him right now, right? Watch what happens. Watch what happens when it's over with. Oh, we knew he was going to do it. Come on, man. Come on.
You know, they was saying that about the Leo Santa Cruz fight.
Will Womack said not only was Pedraza a champion, but he gave Loma a real tough fight. Come on, man. Jim Bean, that Gervonta, he got it all. He will make it over. Welcome to the channel. He will make it or retire. Win or win more. Kid is dangerous. Man, listen. Watch how I just want y'all to listen to how they switch the narrative. Listen to how they switch the narrative once he do it. You know what I mean? Once he finished. Cows.
Yeah.
Come on, get these things right, girl.
Did they even look like cinnamon rolls?
Yeah. But yeah, man. Like we gonna have a better show for y'all tomorrow. the day just was a rough one, man. Just bear with us tonight. Thank y'all. But it's a little rough. Sorry, I apologize for the energy. It's not, you know what I mean, what it normally be, but based on the circumstances, man, it's tough right now.
Ron Marbury, Cold Squeeze is breaking my heart, man. I'm so glad y'all love enough to work with these kids today. I think y'all saving some of these souls from an even worse fate. Thanks, man. It's teamwork make the dream work. It's you got so many guys that's heard about that, man. That you will only imagine, man, that's gonna be crying on that pillow tonight.
Yeah.
This was what you would say, this kid is almost like his presence, almost like you killed the matriarch of the family. That's what this kid is like. He just his spirit, man, and his kindness and his respect and his
grab me some brownies, Big D Smoke. I need them.
His passion for the sport, his hunger to get better.
Yeah, that's what's really hurting. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to see, you know, he came in the gym and he sparred. He didn't do good in sparring. They got the best of him. Some kids that would deter or turn him away. He came right back the next day and was like, "Nah, I'm gonna get better." You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna keep whooping me. He got whooped again, and he came back and started whooping people. You know what I mean? Like, he was dedicated and locked in, and he was focused on being a boxer, man. Getting out the streets and being a boxer. That's why it hurts. We've seen the transition over the past year, man. Like, me and Coach Curry was talking, like, even his body, how his body started forming and shifting. You know what I mean? How he was ripping up and, you know what I mean, getting right. And he would run without having you to tell him to run. He would go in the weight room without, you know what I mean, you having to tell him. He would get on the treadmill without you. He would grab other fighters. He would motivate other fighters. You know what I mean? The work. Him and Lamar, man, they would. Oh my gosh, man, it's just tough. Jarrell Hogan said, and I send my condolences to the family. Never know when that's the last time to see someone you love. Stay strong, Rise Podcast in Baltimore. Thank you. Mike Tyson wrote it on in the comments or on the picture, because I didn't I would love to read it. They said he wrote something nice. I don't know if I got it already or what. Let me know. Yeah, man, but you know, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for bearing with us tonight. Y'all been weathering the storm with us, and I appreciate it. We appreciate it for real. How baby girl ready for prom? Everything locked in?
Yeah, you know what? She's still getting everything together, but she ready. She finishing up on a few things, but she ready. She got farewell coming up and then graduation. They rolling behind each other. I told her, God willing, I want to make sure I make the graduation. Farewell, I probably pop up on it. I probably don't stay the whole thing. But pop up, you know, might take her out to dinner or something, sit my daughter down and sit across from the table and just talk to her about this next chapter and how serious she need to take it. And as you can see, a moment is not promised to us.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all, man. You never know when. Definitely never know when. I think I got I wanted to read this comment. They said Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson said, a young king, may his legacy never be forgot. It's just sad because he had so much greatness ahead. Rest up, champ. You have no more words. Thank you, Mike Tyson. Thank you, Mike Tyson. You talk about I Mike Tyson. You ain't Mike Tyson. Get it out, squeeze. Can't hold it in. Man, this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah. Go ahead, Coach Squeeze. Just let it out, Coach Squeeze. Like, I don't want to. I ain't being smart. I just took them all. They let them get itself together. It's Prophet said Mike Tyson typing skills are impregnable.
Kelsey, is you going to make these things or what? It's not like I'm going to eat them. Yes, I am. That's what I've been doing. We don't like cinnamon rolls.
Tough champ. Mike Tyson said, "Real men cry." Squeeze. Xander Corbin said, "Keep your head up, Squeeze." Top Dog 93. I really hate to see it. Kanika Brantley said, "To hear a grown man cry over some senseless shit is sad." Parker said, "Let it all out. We here for you." Lion Lock said, "Going to take Clayton going to take booster distance. Judge is going to decide. I call 50-50. Nah. Boost ain't going to distance. I tell you that.
You are real cinnamon.
Boost ain't going to distance. Thanks for your support, man." Lil Luciano, he was only 17, man. He went to his prom last night. Never made it home. You know what I mean? Like you heard what Junior said. Overwatch. That's the value they put on his life. A fucking watch.
I know which one I want to. I call that middle. Look how she did.
I just feel sorry for mother and father that they can't be there to hold their son and to touch their son in their situation.
Don't need
I just don't get why they had to kill him if they robbed him. You already robbed him and took his stuff. You know that boy wasn't going to do nothing. But y'all made the decision to take his life for something that's as senseless as a piece of jewelry. I'm crying because I'm hurt, but I'm really crying because he was such a good kid in his spirit. If you met him, you would be balling too. He was so respectable, one of my favorites in the gym, and I'm not just saying that being cliche-ish. Every time I seen him, he embraced me. You know.
You know what tore me up? I tell you this, right? You know how I say like I don't grieve, right? I don't normally see my sister cry. There's not a lot of times I've seen my sister cry. You see what I'm saying? Like, it hurts. It hurts, man, because You just had to meet this kid one time, just one time, and you will understand the effect he will have on you. Because if you meet him one time, he's gonna come and check on you again, and again, and again, and he's gonna, you know what I mean? He's gonna brighten up your day. His smile, man, like bright smile. He would crack like in the worst times. He would crack a joke. He had a good sense of humor. He was a leader. Like, you know, all the other kids doing this. I want to be in the gym. Once he found boxing, he fell in love with it. Thank you, DeWood. Squeeze, you never had to explain pain of the heart, bro.
Thanks, DeWood.
What's up, Coach?
Ain't nothing doing late night kind of charge.
What's that? We just hitting there talking about Jasmine, man. We just sitting talking about Red Man a little bit, chopping it up, man.
But I'm trying to give y'all a little what you got right now. We got Nevada here, waiting on Tank to do his testing. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we got Nevada here. He's here. Actually, do you testing on the fight? You know, that was a good look. Making sure you put that on. Make sure nobody ain't on no PDDs and all that good stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. We ain't doing nothing. You know, just got finished sparring. You know, Tank getting ready. He's warming up. You know.
Yeah, I see him over there on the bag.
Yeah. Got Doc here to come check him out. Make sure everything good or not. You know, so we got a lot of doctors in the house. Doctor in the house.
Okay.
I try not to talk about Shorty, man, because that was my dude, man. You know, him and Malik. You know, I got a call last night, man. That shit just crushed me. I ain't been right since all day.
Same here, Coach.
I ain't been right, you know.
Same here. You know what I mean? Like, and then, you know, like I was telling Coach Squeeze, like I feel bad for Malik because he losing everybody close to him.
Yeah.
And like you said, they was salt and pepper. They was in the gym together. You know what I mean? You seen them, you seen one, you seen the other. So it's like he just lost his mom, and you know what I mean? Like people around him, it's tough, man. It's tough.
You know why it hurts so much? Because he wasn't 1 feet in the gym, 1 feet in the street. He was all the way in. He bought into the system, man. He was the only one I could get on his ass, and he would not lift back. He would not lift back. He won't. Coach, man.
He worked harder.
Go work on it, man. I love him for that. Yeah. Y'all see Killer B?
Yeah.
He over there working.
Getting it in.
Hey, Stacy, send him out, man. Send him out. You gotta say, bring him out. Bring him out.
All of that is important, Coach Cam.
AZ Gunslinger, what's up? Welcome to the channel.
Coach say, bring them out, bring them out. Those little,
everybody, shout out.
Those little technical things you may not think mean nothing, but that extra little snap can cause a lot of damage.
Yeah. Oh, you see two shop over there. Under the two, there's a pretty others over there. Oh, stop. Y'all hear them? They're shooting over there. Yeah. We shoot the bags and people in the ring. Damn, yo. Yeah, even Tank was, yo, damn, man. You know, the day a little down in him, you know, it's a little down in here today. It's a little down in here, but we trying to push through, man, you know.
That was, you know, he was a bright spot in the gym.
Right, yeah.
He was, like Calvin said, it's crazy. I've been down this alley before, right? I've been down this alley, but this particular trip, thanks Big D Smoke.
Thank you, Big D Smoke.
For the love. Coach Cal, this alley I'd have been down on several occasions, but this time I walked down this alley, I just felt empty about it. It hurt so bad.
I just posted him. You know, he went to his prom. He was happy, man. You look at the kid, man. He was happy, you know.
He was clean, wasn't he? He was
clean as a whistle, man. Like, and that's
yo,
like,
had his head break. They was hating on him. Soon they saw him, they start plotting. He never seen it coming.
yeah, like, you know, like, just imagine
He,
being a parent, man. Like that's what's hurt. Like being
and
a
coach,
parent.
and Coach Cal. Now we
Yeah.
know, Coach Cal. We know if you was in there and you had that jewelry and stuff on, you'd have been aware of the
Yeah, I mean, because he's not a street kid. That's the thing.
because you is down with that.
Yeah.
You was raised up in that. This what hurts me so bad, Calvin.
That's what I was saying. 1 feet in the gym, 1 feet in the street. He wasn't a part of that. That wasn't his.
He never seen it
Tough,
coming, Calvin.
tough guy. You ain't gotta be a tough guy. You're a smart guy. You get it? He was a smart guy. He was trying to be a tough guy. I said, you ain't gotta be a tough guy. Be a smart guy. He was doing that. You know. When I talked to Malik, I had to tell him, no, you gotta be smart. You get what I'm saying? You see the difference?
Mm-hmm.
It's the difference. But they was salt and pepper all day long, man. You gotta love both of them, man. I just feel sorry for Malik. That was his road dog, man. You know, that was
Mm-hmm.
his confidence that he had somebody to talk to. You know, and they talk
Yeah.
to each other, man. So it's like, damn. And the bad thing about it, Steve, I was thinking about, I'm gonna go home and mess with Red, man, and Lamar Jackson, man. You know, I got a lot of new stuff to show him, man. It's gonna feel funny, man.
Hey, Calvin, if you was in there today, Calvin, when they say you could hear a mouse piss on cotton, Calvin,
That's why I left out. That's why I left out.
Calvin, the air was empty.
Mm.
You could feel his presence not there. And you knew you wasn't going to hear his voice again.
He was the only kid that used to just come in the gym and work out by himself, and you ain't had to tell him. And I said, yo, you gotta start getting from coach. You got the right work ethic. You just need somebody to help you along. He started doing it. Every time I got on him about something, he really actually did it.
Hey, that's the same thing. I was just telling, like, he one of them ones. Him and Shake and Bake, man. You don't gotta tell him. They come in
You
and
gotta
they
tell him.
get right to work.
Yeah. Where we at, Stace? That's good. Good
Lynn
work.
Luciano said, give him a quick song for Red, man, Coach Squeeze.
All right, this from my boy, man. Red man, this for you, yo. One of my warriors, man. This song's dedicated to my homie and that gangster Lee. Why you had to go so soon? It seems like yesterday we were hanging round the hood. Now I'm gonna keep remaining alive like I only should. A lifetime of memories going down the drain. I like to keep guessing, but I can't get past the pain. That's for you, Red man. Rest in peace, young man. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace.
This this one hurt, Cal.
Nah, no, man. I'm trying to live through it, y'all.
This one
Still
hurt.
got, still got to keep that energy, man. That's all.
This one hurt, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna stay on. I
Definitely.
gotta go to work, man. Hey, I might let y'all see Tank work a little bit.
We
Yeah.
we
All
want
right.
All
we,
right, coach.
we be back tomorrow though, right, Coach?
Yeah, we
We're
back in
gonna
the.
do the fight party tomorrow, right?
I see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, see y'all tomorrow. I'll be here.
Peace. And
All right,
I
Coach.
ain't got no hair grease.
Yeah, man. It's man. One thing I know about God, man. I lost my mom. I lost my dad, and they weren't sudden. Sutton. This was Sutton. You know, my mom was sick, my dad was sick. But this was Sutton. We weren't prepared for this senior.
Hell no. Like we went to sleep watching him go to prom. Like that was how we went to sleep. Everybody saying them going to prom. Whether you was there or you know what I mean, we seen it on Instagram. But to wake up like that, oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's just I'm sorry, y'all, but I apologize because there's just was something about this, man. I can't put my finger on it, but it's almost like I lost a child, man.
I told you. That's what
It's like
that's the energy he brought.
They say life is unfair, and this was one of those, definitely. And I could just only imagine how his dad was dropping him off. You ever meet his dad?
No.
His dad was dropping. You probably ain't catch him, but you was there sometimes because he was coming in and then he would drop him off outside. Cool, yo. Dad was cool. And he said, what he do today? Make sure he doing what he's supposed to do. I say, man, you got a good young man here. And he said, thanks, I need to hear that. And he red man to get the smile.
They had a good bond too. They had a great bond. You know what I mean? They had a great bond.
So just imagine, only you can imagine how that man, mother, and father feel not being able to be there and embrace their son.
Tough, man. Tough. It's just like I said, man, you know what I mean? Like it's I appreciate y'all for being here with us tonight, man. Like, that like I wasn't Mike Tyson, I ain't want to put his business out there, but you know what I mean? Yeah. So just imagine them coming to get you. Imagine that chaplain coming to get you. We gotta talk to you. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. That's what make it more messed up. Like it's variables to the situation that blow your mind, man. You know what I mean? So Mike Tyson know what's going on. That's your cousin too, Squeeze. I ain't trying to hear. That's your cousin. He knows too much inside information. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, hey, tell him if you talk to him, just tell him my prayers, my condolences with him, man. Like, I could only imagine, like they had to check me in. I wouldn't be able to, you know what I mean? Like, they gonna have to check me in. Like, that's crazy, man. Like,
I normally don't go to funerals or go see. I don't like to see people laying there that I love. But I'm gonna have to make time for this one, just for his family. His mom, his dad. I gotta go and embrace them and tell them what he meant to us.
Yeah.
The time that God gave him to us. Plus, he was coming along, man, on a fighting tip. He was getting it together.
That's why I was saying, like the progress from a year ago. You see what I'm saying? The progress from last summer to now, like his body was changing. You see what I'm saying? Like he was looking more the part. You see what I'm saying? And he was taking that shit seriously. Like it wasn't no half-assing. He was 150% about being a boxer, man. That's why it hurts. Like he wasn't playing boxing. He was boxing for real. And like he that like man.
Thanks, Ms. Mona. We appreciate you. Ro McNeil, thanks for those kind words. Nico De Niro, thanks for those kind words.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was coming along real good, man. And he will always say, Coach Squeeze, did you see me in the ring? I said, no, Red, man, I ain't know you. He was like, dang, you missed it. I was doing everything I supposed to do. I said, I'm make sure I catch the next one. You gotta let me know, man.
I got got nephew on here.
Hey, y'all, this was one of the favorite coaches at the gym. He coaches the Pee Wee League, and he was a close friend to Josh. I mean, these two was night and day. They stayed at each other, but it was nothing but love. Let's bring them in, y'all. Coach Josh, aka nephew.
What's up, fellas? How y'all feeling?
What's up, champ?
We dealing, yo. We coping.
I know it's one of them days.
Talk about
I know. I know. I was just watching it before I got on. Like, it was just one of them rough days today, though.
Anything you want to share about Redman, Jasmine, aka Redman? Go ahead. This is your time, nephew.
He was I don't even know where to start at. He definitely was a good kid. He was I don't even know what to say. He caught me off guard with that one. He was a good kid, man. He stayed in the gym every day. Jasmine was the first kid in the gym as far as the older kids, because I teach the pee-wees. So my class from 3 to 5. So Jasmine would be there every day, at least before 4 o'clock every day. So he's the first one in the gym. And he was just an average teenager. He liked to have fun. Wanted, always talking about girls. He loved women, and he just loved to stay fresh and stuff like that. He was big. He was light skinned, so he was big on his appearance. But no, that's my man, though. It really it showed me how close how close we is at the gym, because you think when you see people, you just think that's people you see there, but when you lose somebody, you realize how close they is. Because we've been dealing with Jasmine every day. We see him every day, Monday through Friday, since a year plus. So it was hard, definitely not seeing him in there today.
From the time he get out of school, from the time he get out of work to the time they turn the lights out, he's in the gym working on something. He's there.
And I take him home at night, so that's the hard part. All them nights I'm thinking about, I used to take him home and just remembering our little talks and all that stuff. So it just taught me that you can't take life for granted, and life is short. Because I honestly thought I was going to see Jasmine today, and I was going to talk with him about his prom and all that. And it just let me know, just appreciate the times you is with a person, because you never know, that may be your last time with them.
Yeah. Definitely, man.
Definitely, yeah. It's just been a tough day, though.
How you don't have no kids, Josh, but the passion I see in your eyes, they are your kids. Jasmine was one of your older kids.
No, I looked at. It's funny, even though the kids at the gym, they teenagers and young, I still try to treat them like young men or like my equal. I never try to talk down on them or I'm bigger than them or because I'm older. Because they still Jasmine, they at that age where they coming into young men. So I always try to treat them like little brothers. Never. But yeah, I always called Jasmine my son, though. That was the funny thing. Every time I sound, that's my son. He'd just laugh, and that shit just tore me up, though. It's just been one of them days.
I think when it comes to Jasmine, like that's what it is. Cause I be like, boy, you my son. He like, no, Junior, my son. You my son. You know what I mean? Like that was just a bond. That was like the bond that was created. One thing I gotta commend you on, Josh, because after your class over, you and Jasmine in the dungeon working.
Yeah.
He grabbing you to hit the mitts. He grabbing you to hit the mitts, or you know what I mean, just work out. You know what I mean, nice routine. Come on, Saint, you gotta get back in here and get some work. Like, you know what I mean? You remember that the other day?
I know. I think about all the times I tell him like, no, tomorrow. It's like that's why I say you never know. Like, take for granted when people in your presence, because like I said, you never know when you're gonna see them again. So I just been replaying in my mind like all this stuff, like what's working out, and then old Doug just came back in the gym, and it was always me, old Doug, and Famous like working out. Like we would always train together, and then old Doug got his nose broke, so he been out for a few weeks, and he just coming back yesterday, and it just been crazy. It just been, I say, it's been one of them days.
Yeah. That's the only way to put it.
Yeah, but it was good going to the gym today, though, being around everybody, seeing people, taking your mind off it for a while. But I was telling everybody, we still all got to go home at the end of the night and lay in that bed, be by ourselves. So, away from each other. So, of course, we're going to, have to deal with it again.
I think we need to we get together, get him a card for his family, and take up a little collection for the family, and take the card to the house, and show our gratitude, and everybody write their names in the card, because that was one of Upton's finest that's fallen. And we have to band together and show that love, because these cowards took something from us that was precious, and we not gonna let them win by not doing our part on our end. They think it's over, but it ain't.
Yeah. How y'all do? Y'all good?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in and out, man. I know I got many more to come, man. In and out, because like you say, with him, every time he came in there, I don't care if I was talking to somebody, he had to get that handshake. That's how precious this young man's soul was. That's what's really bothering me. That's what's really breaking me. The soul, the kindness, his caring. It wasn't a bad bone in his body.
No,
he didn't know how to be spiteful and bad. At 17, that's rare. That's rare.
Yeah. No, he definitely was a good kid. He was genuine. He wasn't in no stuff. He literally worked at the pools during the summer. He'd go to school and be in the gym Monday through Friday from 3 to 9 every day. Like that schedule, he couldn't even have time to get in stuff. He literally would go to school, come directly from school to the gym, and be there till 9 o'clock. Go home and do that every day. And I didn't realize, I think I was talking to Coach Curry and G. You don't even realize all this time the gym was saving his life all this time, and we didn't even realize it. And
say it again.
I say all this time the gym been saving Jasmine life. He in the gym. He's not nowhere else. He stay in the gym. And we always say that, through this last year and a half, if he was outside of the gym, he could have been, in the trouble. He could have been got himself into a situation, but
he was in the gym. Like that's like Coach Calvin said, he wasn't 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He was from the time he get out of school, from the time he get out of work till they turn the lights out, he in the gym.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't in the streets and none of that stuff. And that's why it's even more hard, because like when you know a person a good kid, then it's on his prom night, like all the prom, like I didn't win my prom nights. You're not thinking something like that's gonna happen. You just try and get with your friends, have a good time, and then something like that happened.
It wouldn't even cross your mind. I'm going to my prom and I'm gonna lose my life tonight.
Yeah.
That's because if you did, you a damn fool if you still win.
Over some hating ass shit though. That's what blew me. Like
that quick, in the winkling of an eye, they seen this and their eyes lit up. Cause that's how they think. Oh, we got this, we got one. It's just a shame. But to switch the subject a little bit, because we could go on and on about this. How you feel about the fights this weekend, nephew? The Boots Ennis.
I'm going with Castillo versus Boots. Got my money on Castillo. I think he's gonna smoke Boots.
Hey yo, he messing with me, y'all. Don't pay him. No. See, this what we do at the gym all day long.
I'm just bullshit. They both fought Lipinets. Castillo, is I'm saying his name right?
Correct.
He had say that again.
Clayton.
Yeah, Castillo Clayton.
Correct.
They both fought Lipinets. I mean, we seen what Boots did to Lipinets. Castillo and Lipinets had a draw, but a lot of people feel like Castillo won. So that was the really only way I could base the fight off of was Lipinets, because I know they both fought Lipinets. I haven't seen a lot of Castillo but the Lipinets fight. But I think Boots gonna win easily and convincingly. Because when I seen the weigh-in, Boots got a nice he got a nice little bit of height on Castillo, so he could keep that stick in his face and keep that jab and keep his distance and just work off that way. He don't got to get close. But in the words of Coach Squeeze, Boots like to play with his food before he eat it. So I don't want to see Boots in there taking unnecessary shots that he don't need to when he can get them out there easy.
Well said. Well put.
Yeah. What about you? Who you going with? You going with Mr. Clayton?
See what we go do. See, this is why. And let me tell y'all something. One thing I like about this gym, we really genuinely care about each other and well-being. And it's no hate amongst us. We talk and we try to make each other laugh. We don't agree on everything. That would be fake. But the bottom line, we definitely don't want nothing that happen to one another. And I definitely want to see my brothers prosper. There's no hate and need for nobody, especially at the gym. But this is blasphemous. My nephew talking blasphemous. He know I'm a Boost in his fan. But dude look good, nephew. He look good. Let's see if he can put something together, man. It's boxing. Anything can happen. I can't rule you out because I never seen him. I'm gonna watch him tonight when I get off the podcast, and I'm gonna get back with you.
Yeah, go watch his Lipinets fight.
I'm gonna get back with you, and I'm gonna see what he gonna bring to the table if he got anything to hold Boots off. So I'm gonna be fair in my assessment, even though I'm a Boost in his fan. But like I say, anything can happen in boxing. Everybody got a puncher's chance.
That's true.
But man, I'm not fear. Them today on the scale was inspiring. To
Yeah,
look at,
they was cut up, wasn't they? They both came in, I think, 146, but they was cut up. They both looked in shape.
oh, and Coach Limbaugh Swami said he was up the gym when Boots was in between fights. Say that man did he was walking around like at 170, 175.
Jesus. Well, Earl do it. A lot of people call Earl Spencer weight bully. Earl used to get up to 180, 185, then come all the way back down to 147. So, hey, they could do it. They pros. They gotta put their bodies through that strenuous training to keep that to get the weight off. But I think a lot of them should stay in the gym so they don't gotta cut so much weight.
Well, Earl been doing that here lately. Earl been staying disciplined far as that. So he ain't got to kill himself to come back. Earl changed in a lot of ways since that life-threatening accident.
Yeah.
His eye injury. He changed up a lot. Charlo and Castano. What we think, nephew?
Well, I'm going Charlo because you got to go with the USA. You got to go with the home team. But Charlo is an underdog in this fight. This is the first time I seen Charlo was an underdog in a fight, and he was an underdog by like a big margin. So a lot of them bookmakers and people in Vegas thinking Castano gonna pull it off. But if you look at the first fight, Brian only really started working when Charlo put his back on them ropes and he'd sit there. If Charlo keep it in the middle of the ring, Castano don't have a chance. But if he go back on them ropes and sit on them ropes again, Castano could have a chance. But we gonna see. Who you like?
I like definitely the Charlo brother. And one thing about them that's intriguing. It's funny, and I'm gonna say this live on the Rize podcast. 1 minute I'm in with them, and the next minute they'll say something or do something to push me out from them. But as they get older and they maturing, they baiting me back in. They're truly baiting me back in. I'm seeing the hard work and dedication from them two guys. I would like to see the Charlo brother work that jab a little more. When he feel his back already touch the rope, turn off the ropes. Put it like this: if Josh coached him, it'd be a knockout for 6 rounds. If my nephew coached him, because I know one thing he would tell him: keep your back off the rope.
If you look at the fight, Castano don't throw no punches really when they standing in the middle of the ring when they moving. He only really get off his punches when Charlo go on put his back on the ropes. Squeeze, I got a question for you. Who you like out of Charlo and Terrence Crawford?
The 154 one, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to say it like this. I like Bud because I think that Bud has more tools in his toolbox. But if the Charlo brother catch you clean across your chin, you see what he did to the hammer. The hammer wasn't stretched out. Your body stiffened up. I go with Bud because Bud just got so many tools on his tool belt. But like I say, that puncher's chance of Charlo is nasty.
Okay. Got you. Now, can I ask you a question? Even though I know this is different weight class, do you think Charlo, the one at 54, you think he hit harder than, let's just say, you think he hit harder than Boots?
Oh, good question. You want to answer this first, or you want me to answer?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Damn, that's a good one right there.
I'm going back at the body of work visually and how their opponents went down and got stretched out.
Because they say the Charlo at 54 is not the puncher. You know, they say the one at 60 is the big puncher. The one at 54 is more of the boxer.
I thought they were saying the one at 54 was more of the puncher.
No, you know, the one at 60, he the one knocked out J-Rock. Remember with the uppercut, knocking niggas out with the jab and all that? They was always saying he the one had the power. But then lately, them last couple fights, Charlo, you remember when he knocked out Tony Harrison, well, the little one, they was trying to say he was the one having the power now because the one at 60 wasn't knocking as many people out no more. So it was switching. But I was trying to ask you that question because I was trying to say, like, because I was going to ask you, do you think Sean Porter hits harder than Charlo at 54? But I just thought about
Hell no.
All right. Now,
Sean Porter tell you himself he can't crack an egg.
All right, so I was ready to say, I think Terrence Crawford can take a Charlo punch, and I think Terrence Crawford will outbox him because he's a way better boxer than Charlo, technical wise. But I don't even think Terrence had enough fights at he had enough fights at 47, but I think Terrence Crawford could beat Charlo if he moved up at 54. Because I think Boots could beat Charlo at 54 right now.
Senior, you want to elaborate on that? Oh,
Styles make fights though, like you say.
I think that those are two good comparisons for the reason of Charlo got a bad tendency of fighting off the rope, yo, and
coming straight in with his head. He comes straight in sometimes too much. But that little, you know how Charlo, when he fight with like his neck cocked to the side or something. Like, look at his fights, how he fight, and like he got this certain little fighting style that I don't think nobody ever pick up on.
He looked for the one punch too much.
Yeah, definitely.
And then he be down on the scorecard. And then, like Senior say early, he be swinging wild, missing. But the thing is, Derek James, Mr. D, a.k.a. Mr. D, he has him in tremendous shape.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, let me hit y'all with this. Now, I don't know if y'all know or not, Senior or Josh, y'all can grab this. Why you think the big brother don't use Derek James, he used Ronnie Lyles? Is there any reason you would think?
Because that was their initial coach from the jump.
Okay.
When they went pro, and you know the other Charlo left and he went to Derek James a few years back. But he said he asked Earl for permission, like, you know, before he, you know, started training with him. But I don't know. I just know that Ronnie was always their coach. So I don't know why the other Charlo left.
You know what? Because they be going back and forth at each other's throat.
Yeah. I think it's good for them to have different coaches, though.
Yeah, definitely. They say after the Boots and Clayton fight, if Boots win, it's an IBF title eliminator, which Earl has the belt. Let me
Earl would
ask
have
you,
to fight Boots.
You think that fight can transpire before the Bud Crawford fight?
No, I think he gotta fight Terrence now with this year. hold on, what's June? Yeah, he gotta fight him like November, December before the year out. Like, cause that's the fight everybody want.
You
Nobody
think we're
wants
gonna
to
get
see.
it? You think we're gonna get it? That's the question.
Squeeze, you think we're gonna get it? That's
Which
the $1
one?
million question.
Which one?
Boots and I'm at Crawford and Spence.
This May.
Because I feel like if they don't fight this year, it's not gonna happen.
It's a big pop. You know what? I'ma say yeah. I'ma say yeah. I ain't even gonna hesitate. I'ma say yeah. That's a big bag to be made.
And they've
And
been calling each other out, and Terrence only got the last belt Earl needs, so it would make sense to unify the division or have a unification fight, because that'd be the biggest, a big money fight, like Squeeze saying.
that could be a cash out fight for both of them.
Yeah, but Earl said he only fighting one more time until he moving up to 54. So, do we want to see him fight Boots for the eliminator, or for the IBF, and then he move up without him fighting Terrence?
I don't think he's gonna fight Boots. I don't think he's gonna fight Boots.
Who?
Spence. I don't think he fight Boots.
But he can't duck him if he the mandatory. That's one thing when they make you a mandatory.
Nope.
Do you think Ryan Garcia going to duck Pitbull Cruz? Because
no, listen. Guess what Earl can do? He can move up, and he ain't got to see him.
But he'll never unify the belt. I mean, he'll never unify the division. That's what his goal is.
Yeah, he was already talking about it though. They were saying like, he might not fight Boots. He might just move up.
No, he got to get that last belt.
No. Al Heyman not making that fight.
Why would Terrence even sign back with Al Heyman any goddamn way?
Hey, I don't understand that part myself.
Like, y'all, no, I'm sorry, not Al Heyman, Bob Ehrman. I'm sorry. That's who he signed with, right?
Ernest Grant Garrison saying Blue Blood is saying Floyd is wanting Tank to lose against Rolly. How you feel about that?
Squeeze?
Well, first of all, I would like to say to that, I seen Rockman, former world heavyweight champion from Baltimore, talk about it. He brought it up. He said it out his mouth, and he gave a reason why. But they say Bluebirds picked the story up and ran with it. I'm not the Bluebird. I don't know the brother. But I get a lot of this from the people about him because he do a lot of stuff to get his likes and all of that up. I'm not hating on him, but I'ma do say this. I ain't see none of the parties say it or talk about it. But Hassim came on, gave his redemption and why. And it sounded plausible the way Hassim gave it. You want to read it, Senior?
Michael Gardner, thank you for your support. Earl said if he don't get the Crawford fight, he going to 154. The only way Boots gets the Earl fight is going to be at 154.
I believe that too.
So he moving up.
Yeah, but he say he want to get that last belt before he move up. You think he'll just move up without unifying?
I don't think they're gonna make the turn. I don't think they're gonna make that turn fight though, yo. I really don't think they're gonna make it.
I hope so. You're right. I mean, it's in their promoter's hand. I feel like I don't know who's Earl promoter, but we know Earl can make the fight if he want. I just think it's on Crawford end.
Yeah, but Earl trying to make it. Earl trying to make like they both want the fight. That's the crazy part. They both want the fight.
I mean, it's the only fight that makes sense.
Miss Mona, it was a rough day, Miss Mona. Like, normally I post stuff like that and I have it on here before anybody can post it. It just was a rough day. I couldn't really focus on that video. I couldn't really focus on doing videos a day. That Jasmine shit really fucked me up. So I apologize to, to y'all. I still got the video up, but it just was, it just was. I had a lot of shit going on today. Nico De Niro, I appreciate you guys for still doing the podcast with everything that went on. Thank you, Nico De Niro, for your support. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Miss Mona. Like, yeah, I you can say I dropped the ball or I fumbled, but it was too much going on.
I think. Go ahead, Chad.
X said y'all still live. Salute to the Rize podcast, man. Yeah, I mean it's good to talk it out and just get it out. Like this, you know what I mean? Like get it out. We amongst family, so you know what I mean. Just get it out. Lil Luciano said you ain't gotta apologize, saying. I mean, like I hold myself to a high standard or a high regard, whatever, and I dropped the ball, I fumbled, but it just was. And the crazy thing is, like, I really did get the video, but it just was like I reposted it a couple hours later because like I just was my mind was gone. Like I was in Royal Farms playing my lottery and I just started crying. Like, you know what I mean? Like the day been rough. The day been definitely been rough. So I really do apologize for not getting that video up in time. Go ahead, Coach Squeeze.
No, I was just saying, a lot of people in the comments, and I've been hearing this a lot. Miss Mona said just clickbait to get his views up. Del the Vet, Blue Blood stuff, clickbait like a mother.
All right, you know what I say to that, like, you know what I mean? Like, we always talk about this, Squeeze. Can't watch another man's pockets. Whatever Blue Blood is doing, it works for him. That's his prerogative. That's what he got going on. I'm not worried about Blue Blood. Like, how can I say? I hope he continue to be successful. I'm worrying about the Rize podcast and what we got going on. I can't keep talking about what he doing, how he doing it. He doing something right. No matter how you slice, he's doing something right. You know what I mean? No, for real, Coach Josh, you know how I get. You know what I mean? Like, I can't keep worrying. I'm not gonna worry about another man. I'm gonna worry about the Rize podcast and what we got going on.
No, I understand.
I ain't got time. We can't deal with the Rize podcast and worry about Blue Blood podcast. You see what I'm saying? We just gotta do what we doing. You know what I mean? Like I gotta be on top of it more. We gotta be on top of it more, so he don't get a chance to steal.
You know what though?
Our footage. That's it.
I think it's more of, and I know Josh gonna laugh. He dirty. I'm getting what the people saying. We ain't worrying about them, but I think it's more so they thinking in the lines of when we would grab something and post it, they would block our channel. How is these other people doing it and getting away with it?
That's why I said I can't work. You know what I mean? Like that's like, I don't know if you ever been locked up before, but sometimes you in a jail. The dude next door, he might be catching. You know what I mean? I can't worry about how he catching or you know what I mean? Like, I gotta worry about how I'm gonna make it. You see what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Like I can't worry about what he doing. He doing it. Whatever he doing it. It's not my business. You see what I'm saying? And that's what you know what I mean? Like I gotta mind my business. So long as I stay on top of what I'm supposed to do, then I don't gotta worry about him because our shit's straight. You see what I'm saying? However they getting away with it, I can't tear them down for being able to get away with it. You know what I mean? I just gotta figure out my way. Ro McNeil, thanks for your support. This is what Coach Calvin talks about all the time. Family is deeper than boxing. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all just don't understand. Mr. Violent, Mr. Violent said he ain't doing it right, talking and saying stuff ain't facts. That's all I'm saying. I will end it there. No, he doing something because even if you say he not doing something, y'all watching, y'all checking it out, whether he telling the truth or he lying, however he doing it. Y'all, I mean, I'm being honest, y'all.
What did he say? Because I was sitting over there lost. What happened? What did he say?
No, they was saying like he be clickbaiting shit and all that. You see what I'm saying? No, we just worry about our shit. Guess what Rize doing? Rize growing. Y'all here supporting us. We doing what we supposed to do. We on the rise, man. Like I can't worry about nobody else. Cause I know soon when we get what we supposed to be, you know what I mean? I don't want nobody worrying. I don't want nobody. If y'all ain't part of the family, part of the team, y'all don't got to worry about us. You know what I mean? Grown man shit. Let them keep doing what they doing. We'll get where we gotta go.
Definitely.
Best dad ever. He been on here a couple times. You know what I mean? He might be on here now, but you know what I mean? Like, nah, we gonna do our thing. Let them do theirs. Fuck that. You keep laughing, Coach George. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
Let me ask for a big cup of water.
All right, take your phone.
Hey, I would like that. You can run, but you can't hide Earl Spence. Boots coming up to 54.
Who you
Who's
liking
gonna be
that?
at 60 by then?
Who you liking that one?
And he said if he go to 60, he going up to 60. Remember, me and Senior talked about that nigga walk around at like 75.
Yeah.
I love to see them fights at but you know once Earl moved to 54, Charlo already said it. You know what he doing. He said, I'm moving up to 60.
You think they running?
No, he just don't want to fight somebody his
Canelo
stable.
did. Canelo did.
Who was that?
Canelo did. Canelo ran.
Oh, okay.
Canelo
No, I
ran.
understand, Charlo. You've been training with somebody for years, and now I gotta fight you. Like that's you like, you know, they train together. They got the same trainer, same gym, same
This business.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's business.
Yeah. But you heard Charlo, he said, you know, I got an emotional connection to Earl. Man, you heard what he said about Bud. Now, Bud, I don't know that motherfucker. He can get it. But I understand what he mean when, you know, he like, you know,
I think
Earl.
Bud get him. I think
Huh?
Bud get him. I think Bud get the Charlo.
Definitely.
I think you know who I think get the Charlo, brothers. You know who I think get them? Lorenzo Truck Simpson, hands down. And guess what? I think he get him inside 7. Inside 7, Lorenzo Truck Simpson.
I got Truck over anybody. You know that. I got once Truck hit about 20 fights, I just can't wait till he get a world title shot. I don't give a fuck if it's a WBA, WBO, IBF. I just want Truck to get a title shot.
He gonna punish something.
Yeah, but he's still young. I see him. He been training with Devin lately, so that's good. Training with him, and it's good to just see him, you know, still active and training.
Yeah, I got him doing the Charlo brothers dirty inside 7.
I literally seen your sister ask Kayla Plant out. She said, "Hey Kayla, what's up with my man Lorenzo Truck Simpson? He'll get with you." Caleb said out his mouth, he turned and said, "Oh, Truck, that's my homeboy. We cool." I swear to God.
Hell no.
I swear to God.
That's a Rize podcast exclusive right there.
I swear to God. I seen it and heard my own eyes. She's like, Caleb Truck, Lorenzo will get with you. Man, he was like, who? Truck? No, that's my homeboy. He like, we cool with it. Smile. I swear to God.
That's a Rize podcast exclusive.
Let me ask y'all something. So y'all see the was it the WBA made the Ryan and Pitbull a mandatory? Who y'all got?
I like Pitbull.
Nah, if I was Ryan Garcia, I'm faking an injury or doing something to get up out that fight. Cause nigga, they talk about Tank. When they see what Pitbull do to Ryan, then we gonna know like he ain't nowhere.
At that performance Ryan just did last time. All right, how the fuck can you pick him?
And
yo, if they go back and look at the Pitbull and Tank fight, how tight Tank defense was.
And how Tank kept turning him.
Pitbull kept his chin down, his hands at his ears. It was hard for Tank to get the uppercut off. He wouldn't give it to him. And he pressured. came forward. And like George said, Tank kept turning him, touching him with the brick hand, kept turning him. If that's not superior boxing skill, I don't know what is.
Yeah, and I've noticed guys like, look at the Pitbull and Gamboa fight. Even though Gamboa passed his prime and up in age, Gamboa was sitting there trying to bang with him, and he never. When Pitbull coming walking you down, you better pivot and start turning him, because if you know how Pitbull coming in with them, and he was just catching Gamboa, and he was trying it with Tank, but Tank, like you say,
hold tight. I just Miss Mona just fussed us out. Y'all not knowing about the news, the fight off.
Which one?
Y'all not knowing about the news, that fight is off.
What's she talking about?
Garcia and Cruz not gonna fight.
They not?
Miss Mona said Ryan Garcia tweeted today the fight is off. It's been a rough day, Miss Mona. I ain't been able to do my due diligence today.
I ain't know that. Last I seen was when they made the fight, but yeah, Ryan, I know he's smiling and happy, because if I was Ryan Garcia, I'd be like,
that was a no-win situation for Ryan Garcia.
We're gonna see. Let me ask y'all, Ryan Garcia and Keyshawn Davis, who y'all going with?
Keyshawn Davis.
Who you going with, Squeeze? I'm at Coach G. Who you going with, Coach G? My fault. G, can you hear me?
I'm thinking because I seen some flaws in Keyshawn that Ryan would capitalize off of.
Yeah, because Ryan got that little fast, little quick check hook.
That hook is what's in my mind, because I seen how Keyshawn was wide open for that. That's why I was paused. I really think that Ryan might be able to pull that off.
That'd be a good fight though.
Because Keyshawn, like, to me, from watching that fight, Keyshawn hit him with like 3 or 4 hooks and he ain't move. He ain't move. So I mean, he ain't got.
I heard you say that before. But what if the dude was just a tough opponent? Some dudes just be tough.
But I'm saying, like, if Tank hits you with 3 of them, you moving.
You're gonna die.
If Truck hits you with 3 of them, you moving. If Stacey Selby hits you with 3 of them, you moving. If Malik the King Warren hits you with 3 of them things, you moving. You know what I mean? Dude still stay there in the pocket, so I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I mean?
So you questioning Keyshawn power? Like, he don't got extreme power, but he got enough where it'll start to wear.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm thinking about that hook that Ryan got. He has a lot of power in that hook, and he can fold him up with that.
Sure. Now, what if Keyshawn fight like to go? He ain't never catch to go with that little check fast right hook. He caught it like to go when he was spinning off balance and just caught him a little bit on his face. But
I don't think to go for his fight though. I watched videos of to go leading up to that fight. That was a different fighter I saw in the ring that night.
Yeah, I agree. I think the lights was too much for to go that night.
Yeah, I mean, you remember me, you and Squeeze was watching footage on him. Like, you know what I mean, before I went and made the bet. That wasn't his fight.
So that's correct.
Ernest Garrison said Ryan Garcia will fight Keisha Davis before he fight Keyshawn Davis.
That's funny. Let me see. I'm going to give y'all advice when it comes around. Saying, wait.
I got Keyshawn beating Ryan though.
Michael Gardner, wait for the support. He said, "I'm going to give y'all advice when it comes to Ryan Garcia. Wait for the press conference. That's when you know he's not lying. Yeah, he might still lie in."
I just hope his mentals and all that stuff is together, because I definitely want to see Ryan fight at least twice, 3 times a year, at least twice. Ryan's starting to be like goddamn Gary Russell Jr., man. You only gonna see him once a year now, and that's bad because he early in his career.
But he got what he got going on with YouTube and all that, so he not really starving. You see what I'm saying? He got a heavy stream of income, but you know what I mean? Like, I think he need to pick it up if he wanna make the claims that he's claiming.
I got one for y'all that I never heard nobody say. If Shakur moved up to 35, how would you like him against Ryan Garcia or the general boxing fans watching? for all the boxing fans watching. What you think about that, Steve?
Shakur versus Ryan Garcia? Shakur demolished Ryan Garcia.
How can you say that? Well, I see, but how can you say?
Yeah, how can you say that, G?
Keyshawn Davis would lose to him.
I just think,
even though I know Keyshawn ain't as sharp as Shakur.
That is a valid point, Squeeze. That's valid. That's a valid point.
Shakur gonna outbox Ryan.
True, but don't he gotta watch out for that left hook too?
Yeah, but I think he played a distance better than Keyshawn Davis do. You see what I'm saying?
He does. He does.
That's why I say, you know what I mean? Like, he gonna have his distance on Ryan. Ryan not gonna really be getting in. He gonna outbox Ryan. That's why I say Keyshawn don't have that skill set.
That's a good assessment.
Shakur Stevenson got that Floyd measurement when it comes to, you know what I mean, that pull back pow right there. You know what I mean? That distance.
Yeah. Shakur definitely gonna keep his distance.
Man, that's like Shakur and Tank at 135. What you think, Josh?
Shakur is I ain't. That wouldn't be a smart decision for Shakur. Shakur got all the boxing skills, but Tank got them same boxing skills. I just don't think a lot of people like Tank never really get to show it because his power. But go look at the Isaac Cruz fight and look at his skills, and he fought him with one hand. So shit. I feel like if Shakur get hit one time, it's not going to be good for him because he going to literally have to play a smart. He going to have to fight a perfect fight, and the only thing Tank going to have to do is get lucky one little goddamn time. Shakur going to have to be perfect the entire goddamn fight, not one slip up, not one nothing.
And
all Tank need is one little second, and it's going to be over for Shakur.
That ain't happening.
So that's my assessment. But I think Shakur too little and not ready for Tank power right now.
Will he ever be ready for that power?
That's a good question.
They trying to build, they trying to build that fight up.
Shakur and Tank? I don't think it'll never happen.
Down the line though.
Listen, Shakur gonna stay at 30 for so long, they gonna be at 47 by then. I know Shakur not gonna move up to 35 within the next 2 years when he got to fight. When the 4 horsemen still there, or the 4 kings, as they say. Or is T.O. still in that?
Who the 4 kings? Who the 4 kings? Who the 4 kings?
Devin Haney, Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, and is T.O. Famous still in 35 or he moved up to 40?
I'm trying to figure out them last 2 you named, like how they kings.
They the big money fights. They the kings of the division.
Kings, the last 2 you named, how they kings?
That's what the general public say. They don't even put Lomachenko in there.
T.O. at 140, right? Well, Michael Garner and the best did ever said T.O. at 140.
Yeah, so I don't think he's in the division no more. So who could you replace T.O. with?
Lomachenko.
Okay. But he inactive right now. He's fighting for his country. So who else would you pick that's currently fighting? That's 135.
Shit, T.O. inactive too.
I'm trying to think.
You think? Oh, Del the vet said Shakur gonna move up real soon. He too big. Consequio.
He can box. He got pop. He can box. He a little older. And
what's up, champ?
He got a little bit of flaws, but he could make some noise. Definitely can make some noise.
I don't know. It's a lot of good fights we could see at 35. Like Frank Martin and Keyshawn, they can make that fight.
Who win
Yeah,
that fight? Who win that fight? We was talking about that the other day, Squeeze. Who win that fight? Frank Martin and Keyshawn.
I say more Keyshawn.
I would have to go with. I ain't gonna lie on this one. I would have to go with Frank Martin.
Mm.
I would have to go with Frank on this. Frank is I think a little. They both young, but I think Frank edges him in the spirits a little bit.
Yeah, but y'all just was talking about Keyshawn this and Keyshawn that, but y'all not picking Keyshawn for to win no fights.
I ain't say. See, I never seen a lot of Frank Martin fights. I seen one fight. I seen more Keyshawn like through the Olympics, in his last couple fights. So if I'm going to be biased, I would say Keyshawn. Now,
that could be a 50-50.
Now, I do know Frank Martin is getting trained by the legendary Mr. D.
That's the kid at Upton.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Frank getting trained by Mr. D, and we know Mr. D is a great hell of a trainer, so.
Yo, stop calling that man Mr. D, yo.
Oh, I'm sorry, Derek James. But training does play a part, but the trainer can't get in there with you in that ring, so that'll be a good fight.
So who Keyshawn Davis gonna beat?
Richie Comey. I'm trying to think who they could pit in there with Keyshawn. A big name at 35 to pit Keyshawn over that hump.
No, he's still building.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So his next maybe 8 fights is going to be not a big name.
I say his next 5. He get his next 5 out the way. We can start talking a big name.
Okay. Yeah, he'll be 10-0 then.
I wouldn't say 8. I would say 5 more.
No, I was saying 8 because I was saying once he probably like 13, 14-0, then he'll probably get a title shot or something, or he can get into like Boots and Clayton doing they fighting an eliminator for the belt, like a fight like that or something. But he definitely got to put in a little more work. But I'm trying to think somebody he could fight at 35. Robert Easter, he I know he got shot, and I know he's still probably getting well. But that used to be one of my favorite fighters at 35. Robert Easter, he was 6'1" and just tall and just.
The division missing him.
Yeah, it just until he got down fought Mikey, and it was just bad for him. But yeah, the division definitely missing Robert Easter though. Damn, I can't think of a lot of people at 35s other than the big names. Can't think.
I might have to go down that list though.
Yeah, because I just looked the list, but the only people we talk about at 35 is the prospects that's coming up, like Frank, Keyshawn. Damn, I can't think. What's the kid that fight with Berlinger? That's in Berlinger camp. He got the braid. He's Spanish. He like Mexican. Yeah, young kid. He nice as ever though. He undefeated. I don't know if he fight at 35 or 40.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
It start with like a Z or something,
yeah,
or
what the fuck is his name though?
I know he fight with Berlinger in his camp. He a good fighter too. I mean, a great fighter on the come up. I can't think his name, but he young though. He's Spanish or Puerto Rican or something. But I want to see him fight in a title fight too. I can't think his name.
I'm trying to think his name now.
It's like, yeah, but he just fought. I can't think of his name. I'm just having my brain just blank today.
Dang, what the fuck is his name? I'm trying to think about it. Dang, I can't get it.
You ready
Oh,
for how long you staying on scene?
All right.
Because I'm
We
drained, yo.
Go ahead. Come on, we good. Go ahead. Closing arguments.
I'm really
I'm-
messed up over here, man.
Closing
all right.
arguments.
Let's
All right. Can y'all see me?
yeah,
I
let's
done lost how the hell I get back to StreamYard? Hold on. I done lost
Oh my
the
God.
damn thing. I know. His name is
Xander Zayas. That's it.
yeah, you hit it right on the nose. I still couldn't pronounce it.
Twist gaming and talking his shit on the nose. Xander Zayas. That's it.
Right.
he tough. He tough.
Hold up. You got on
There
again.
you go.
Thank y'all.
Closing arguments.
Yeah, I am Jeezy Blood, man. It's just tough, man. He only 6 years old and he trying to process it. And that was his man. Like that was really his man.
I know I was just looking at that picture with Jerry and Jasmine at the pool and shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like they used to ride bikes together, work out and all that shit. I ain't gonna get back on it, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
My closing arguments is appreciate Senior and Squeeze for always letting me, come on, and every time I be like y'all, they say we, so they always make sure they include me in, like, with just the podcast. That should always touch me. But man, if you love somebody out here, just keep your loved ones close. Don't take life for granted. Life's short, and just try to live your life to the fullest, because you never know when we gonna leave, because we all got to go one day. And that's just my closing arguments.
I'm gonna drop mine, but I'm a Miss Mona dropped something in the chat, so I'm gonna ask y'all this before we get out. Before I give you my closing arguments. Leo Santa Cruz and Shakur at 130.
Shakur.
Wouldn't even Leo have a puncher's chance. He probably wouldn't even touch Shakur that fight.
He too fast and sharp for him.
Man, listen. So my closing arguments is, man, as always, thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for liking and sharing the videos. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for just helping us build this brand. Rest in peace to Jasmine, aka Famous, aka Redman. Tomorrow ain't promised. Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. Make sure you got a friend, you got family. Tell them you love them. You know what I mean? Make sure they know. So you know what I mean, you don't have to worry about if they know. Make sure you tell them, and make sure they know. And just try to, like, if you see some of these young kids, man, and you're in a position to where as though you can talk to them or listen to them, or both. Just give it a chance, man, because we got to start changing this world, man. Because back when I was coming up, it might be. I'm not gonna say it wasn't, but it might be like three guns on a corner. You know what I mean? Out of 10 dudes. Now you go outside, it's 30 guns and 10 dudes. Everybody got a gun. You know what I mean? Like I told you, I walked in the gas station the other day. My uncle like, "You good?" I said, "What you got?" He like, "Sean, what y'all got?" Every kid in there pulled out 2 guns. So just, you know what I mean, just try to talk to him, try to listen, man, try to get somewhere, man, because this shit gonna keep going on. It's gonna be another one after another one until we as people start fixing it ourselves. The government don't know what they're doing. They don't want to fix it because they're not trying to implement the shit that need to be fixed. So just, man, just keep reaching out, man. Do your part to change this shit. Squeeze.
Um, just keep the ones close to you that you care about, man. We say that all the time, though, not just tonight. because of this incident. Senior said a lot. Limbaugh Swami said a lot. But tonight, we going to just reiterate it until it sinks in to people here. Because I'm sure Jasmine's soul, if he knew he was going to go to the prom and lose his life, I don't think he would have went. And thanks for the love and support tonight. All you guys who taking this ride with us, as y'all can see, it's bigger than boxing with us guys, man. We really love these kids.
Definitely.
See y'all tomorrow night at the fight party, and we're gonna do what we do. We're gonna keep Jasmine alive, and I'm gonna make sure we get the card together for Jasmine family and go embrace and give some hugs out, because I know they need it, and that's the only way we're gonna be able to get through this. This hurts, man. It really do. So, as we always said, the Rize podcast, man, we appreciate y'all for chiming in. We ain't nothing without y'all guys. And like Senior say, we ain't worrying about no other podcast. What they do is only one Rize podcast. So saying that, Josh, thank you for chiming in. That was a treat. I didn't know you was chiming in. Always a treat when you come on, because I know you're going to give your assessment and stuff and throw your twist on it. And as we always say, peace and hair grease.
Peace.
All right, man. See y'all. Y'all have a good weekend. Love y'all.